Welcome, 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 welcome to Today with Tanza, where every day is different. I want you guys to come on in. Come on, close my door behind you, but remember, please check your energy before you come up in my shit. Okay. So guys, today you really need to check your energy because we're going to talk about a subject that's kind of taboo, and that is religion. I was having a conversation not too long ago with someone. It was a young person, and they were basically saying that, this whole religion thing, they're not subscribing to it. Almost to the point of saying or claiming atheists or atheism. I'm gonna have to look that up. But anyway, you get the point, right? So I thought about that and I asked a few other people about that. And what I have found is that a lot of people today are really stepping away from religion. Now, for me personally, I grew up in a household with parents who most certainly believed in God. However, we're not uber religious. But I do have grandparents and I do have aunts and uncles and all of those things. And these people in my life have really brought me into the church and brought me into a space where I could certainly appreciate faith and religion and the culture that comes around it. Keep in mind, everyone, that I am not limiting this conversation to Christianity. I completely realize that there are many types of religions out there, but the conversation really is about all of it and the traditions behind it, and how when it was once so easy to pass those traditions and those beliefs on to our children, that it's really changing now and our kids are not subscribing to it. And why that is. My household, the religion of choice was education. But having learned to appreciate faith, I have now molded into what I call a very spiritual person. And I most certainly believe in a higher power, but I too am hesitant to put a name or a label on my faith. What about you guys? What are you experiencing out there? How are the conversations surrounding religion going for you guys out there? One thing I know is that the world, while it has changed quite a bit, one thing that has not is the fact that so many wars, so much infighting, so many of our troubles have all been based around religious beliefs and different perspectives on it. It is my hope that we are coming to a place and the world is changing enough that we all are becoming more open to the idea that people believe things differently and it's okay. But that ultimately, the basis for most of these religions being honesty and goodness and peace and happiness are what we are all truly pursuing and teaching our children in our households. But I want to know, how's it been trying to introduce God or the idea of God and faith to your young people today? Are they subscribing? Are you using new and more innovative tools to do that? Or is it something that we're just leaving out of the conversations at home altogether? Are we just teaching our children basic right and wrong and hoping that they find their way? Or are we really trying to instill God into their hearts, their souls, their minds, whatever it is that you may be calling it. I can understand how it can be a little complicated and a little bit difficult for young people to wrap their heads around an unseen, unheard identity. But guys, I think it's important that we continue some of those traditions, some of the ideas that we were taught as children, that we continue those with our kids, to teach them that there are things bigger than they are, powers bigger than we are, that we have to answer to. And leave me some thoughts, some comments down there, because I have young people, and you know, it's our job to lead them and direct them, and sometimes it gets a little complicated. So I don't know, guys, that's what I have for you today. I'd love to hear from you how you're feeling out there about it. And until tomorrow.